Play a clip. Now that Kiki and Aaron are home, they cannot stop running their fucking mouths and digging Aaron into a deeper and deeper hole. Gino has, since he's been home, said on shows, I was talking about Kayla. No one told me to not talk about Kayla on the show. He said this. He said, these people are going to fucking get him locked up. And he paid them $3,000. Now, look, if you ask me, I still don't believe Aaron's getting jail time because nothing ever works out that way. But I've been surprised. I was surprised when he got arrested at the hearing before. I've been surprised before. And when you have Keanu and Gino running their mouths and digging him in a deeper and deeper hole, it's fantastic. Because Aaron has gone on this thing where he's saying, like, I wasn't in the room while all that was happening, trying to disavow himself from all the heinous comments Gino made about Kayla on stage. Now, one of those comments was about Gino jerking off to Nick Rekieta's underage daughter's OnlyFans. And Aaron thinks he's going to cover his own ass by saying, I wasn't in the room. It's a show you controlled. Controlled in the sense that you hired these people to do it and gave them no guidelines on what not to say. And again, we wouldn't know that. I would assume that Aaron told them both, like, be on your best behavior. Do not even go near talking about Kayla Rekieta. Do not do that on my show. But Gino, because he can't keep his mouth shut, has come out and said, I wasn't told to not say that. Fuck. Fuck. It's also speculated, Moody's a strong believer in this, that you can hear Aaron on the video at some point yell, no more, while Gino's going on and on and on about Kayla. Now, I'm not 100% positive that is Aaron saying that, but Moody seems to think it is, and others do as well. This guy cannot stay out of trouble.
Will correct your...
Okay, hold on. Let's watch Gino on BYB last night with Schizo Sean, the guy who filmed everything and was there. Doom.
It was the old MF Doom line. Snitches telling all their business, sitting in court and being their own star witness.
But before we go any further, welcome to the stage, one Geno Biscote.
No way, dude. Is this real? Is that Gino? The Gino?
I just got done doing my. Where'd you guys? Price.
You broke.
Sorry about that. I just got a call because I'm on my phone outside. Look, there's a cat under glass.
Nice.
Is that 6?
What did I miss, guys? What did I miss?
Is
we
that
went
6?
over your. We went over your perfect set, Gino.
What are you guys? I was on my show today, and you guys are adorable. And by the way, great meeting you at the party, fucking Schizo Sean. I know that's your biblical name. That was a good time, buddy.
Dude, I had a blast with you, unironically. Like, I would party with you again, Gino. You were a great hang, dude.
Dumb people are the best to hang out with. Gino's probably a great time, you know. Again, your intelligence level has nothing to do with whether or not you're fun. You know, if I'm sure Gino drinks, I'm sure Gino's screaming, causing a scene. It's probably hilarious till he vomits all over himself. That doesn't mean he's smart. It has nothing to do with any of that. I'm sure everyone at the bar had a great time except Crunchy and everyone she harassed.
Yeah, dude, when he sent me the picture, I'm like, he had told you, I'm like, I love that he was the mole. I'm like, I told him I
love that he was the mole. This is how these guys think about their life. The mole. We had a mole.
Calling you Timu or bootleg Stevie Lou, and I'd always apologize, be like, only you're funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
well, dude,
I was angry you didn't take a picture with me.
Oh yeah, I know. I wish I would have, to be honest. But dude, I remember I came out of the porta potty and you pointed at me from across the way, and you were like, "Yo, what's up?" That was awesome, dude.
Well, dude,
I remember you came out of the porta potty and you pointed at me and said, "Dude, what's up?" That was awesome. Fuck. Remember that time you came out of the porta potty, pointed at me, and said, "Dude, what's up?" That was cool.
That's the thing, dude. And we were laughing about like, God, maybe it was better. I might have
Imagine in
puked.
the middle of the night, you have to stumble out to the porta potty at this bar. Like, what an actual shithole.
You might have been there. No, I puked after we left. But it's like,
I
that's the
wasn't
thing. Like for me, that's every time I go, it's like an appearance. The whole day is drinking. It's hanging out. It's smoking cigars. I mean, I had a fucking blast. Like, and I
Yeah.
think you did too. I think everyone there had a blast. And dude, I'm telling you, that's another thing. And they can make fun of me for losing my mind on that shit. But you saw it. Like, I think you even know me, especially. I know Quad does. Like, this has been such a great day. I'm like, remember Cheetos kept acting like he was going to.
Cannot finish a thought. Cannot finish a fucking thought. This sentence so far has 3 different ideas in it, and he can't finish one. Can you imagine him in court? Can you imagine a relationship between these 2 idiots, Gino and Keanu? Like, can you imagine a private conversation between these 2 fucking dimwits? Like, it's insane.
Walk up and take her off. I'm like, no, she's a big girl. And I just literally yelled at her for half an hour. And I got to tell you, to quote Stewie, it felt right, Brian. It felt right. No one came up afterwards and be like, well, we really wanted you to do 30 more minutes of dick jokes. They didn't.
Yeah. I thought it was so funny watching this fat bitch get laid into. I think it's always funny when people yell at fat women.
Yeah, like, let me explain something. This is why I was making fun of the internet, because they all.
Remember when I was making fun of the internet?
I don't know what they think.
Both him and Aaron think the Dabbleverse is the internet.
Like, but when they're on my Twitter and stuff, it's like we're touring. Like, I've been touring the past 2 months. Got back from Vegas, all this stuff. They literally think, and it's this joke about. I keep telling it's an old joke where a monkey finds a lion trapped in a lion trap, in the jungle, and the lion's screaming for help, and the monkey runs up and he starts fucking him in the ass. He's fucking him in the ass, Sean, right? Give it to him good, and he fucks him in the ass so hard while the lion's like, what the fuck, that he fucks him literally out of the trap. And the lion turns around and he's ready to kill him, and the monkey fucking gets terrified. And he runs away, and he runs through the jungle with the lion chasing him. He gets into a jungle cafe. It's a joke. They exist. And he picks up a paper and he's hiding behind it, reading it. And the lion runs in. He's like, did you see a monkey come in here? And the monkey puts down the paper, goes, the one that just fucked the lion in the ass? And the lion's like, it's in the paper already? Well, put it simply, that is everyone on Twitter. That's everyone that's like talking about all this bullshit, that literally are siding with the piece of shit Nick that's fucking that slob Kayla.
Well, when you got the picture, this is why Gino's retarded. When you got the picture live on the air that Aaron sent you when he committed revenge porn on his show, you said, I think I like tattoos now. And then, ever since then, you've bragged about still having the photo and jerking off to it. You go into chat rooms and type this. You super chat it. You keep rubbing that into Nick. You brag nonstop about jerking off to Kayla. So now you jerk off to fat slobs? I'm confused.
I mean, try and put a spin on this. She's a fucking slob, and I stay healthy. I can stay healthy so I can watch her daughter get an OnlyFans, her kid get a drug addiction, and most likely watch her wind up in rehab when she realizes how over fucking drugged she is to put up with a man who doesn't care about her or her kids. And the only reasons he's still with her is because she's like, I'm not leaving you. When he wanted her, Kayla, the slob, seen her naked, hideous picture, deleted it, thought of it at the party and vomited on myself because Kayla Ricada is a slob.
Why'd you vomit on your wedding then? Did you see Kiki naked?
So what I do is, after I envision this slob, I vomit on myself. Now, once she realizes this, she's really going to hit the drugs even harder.
By the way, this disdain for women and other men's wives that Gino has, and I said this on Monday's show, you can pretend all you want, Gino. You can cope and lie and spin it all you want. But this is a fact. You are not okay with your wife's history. The fact that everybody listening to my voice right now, everyone on the goddamn planet can Google Keanu Thompson nudes, Keanu Thompson videos, and watch your wife strip, bend and flex on a sofa, dance nude, masturbate on camera, pictures of her pussy, pictures of her tiny titties, pictures of her butthole. Everyone here can do it. It's freely available on a million websites. Even though she's a nobody, dozens of photos and videos of your wife masturbating when she tried to be an OnlyFans cam slut. And then you locked it down, you married it. No guy is okay with, I'm sorry, progressive, pretend you're about women's lib, all this stuff. You hate it. It eats you up inside. It eats Keanu up inside. She tries to shut down any mention of it, any link to it. She tries to get accounts shut down, canceled. Everyone on earth can watch your wife masturbate. Oof. Now in the UK, you do have to upload an ID first.
Because she'll realize that Nick is probably still even fucking April, and I love it. I love all of it. Your thoughts on that?
She's hot, Gino. Stop. I'm in love with this lady.
I disavow. I disavow.
You see, that's what I mean. Like, you don't take a side. You play these games and you disavow.
No,
Because
Gino, I do take a side. I'm absolutely on the anti-toe side. Don't get it twisted. I'm taking a side, absolutely.
Okay, so watch this. What's the anti-toe side?
It'd be like, I don't know, this little piggy, Melton WATP, Dick Masterson.
What is the anti-toe side? Don't say you don't know, because this is something I'm very passionate about. And people like you, and I'm sure you're a wonderful man. I know you are, because I've drank with you. That's why I like you. And that's why I want your opinion. People like you, by saying Toe did something wrong where he just shared a picture of a woman who knowingly fucking shared it, and that was wrong. We all admit it. But if you think Kayla is so fucked up over it, why did she go to fucking Stoney's a week later? Because she's doped up and doing what her husband wants, and that naked picture meant nothing to her. And by dragging it through the court, she's reminding her 5 kids that
I was in the car with Nick and Kayla when we talked about going to Stoney's. She wasn't uneasy about it. She knew Aaron wouldn't be there because he was in jail. She didn't protest. She didn't say, I told Nick, I'll drive. If she doesn't want to go, I'll drive you and she can take your car and I'll bring you home. She had no problem going. She wasn't forced to go. We were all in there having fun. I don't know Kayla very much. We didn't talk very much. She seemed very nice. She's quiet, as a woman should be. Nick's doing something right. She seemed like a nice chick. She wants a private life now. She doesn't want, just like April, she doesn't want to be a part of this shit anymore. You know? She wasn't forced to go to Stoney's. We went in there. She ordered a drink. We were all fine. We were all joking around. It was all smiles. Nobody was in a bad mood at Stoney's. We were all laughing about how Cheetos was over in the corner getting all puffed up. Working himself up into a little feeling fest. You know. She's probably watched her husband, herself, her children get dragged through all this shit. She's watched a guy gloat about it who, I assume she loved and who professed to love her and be her soulmate, constantly hurt her over the past year. And she was surrounded with people who also thought that was fucked up. And she was probably enjoying a small reprieve from dealing with all this shit and seeing that the court was taking it seriously, that he wasn't. She wasn't forced to go to Stoney's because Nick made her go to Stoney's. This is insane.
She's fucking more worried about pleasing her husband than her children. What is your side? What is the anti-THOT side? That it's okay? That you really think she's a victim? You think a woman that knowingly poses naked shouldn't own up to that? You go.
Gino, Mersh put this best when I was discussing this with him. I'm a sociopath. I don't give a fuck. I'm an opportunist. I just don't give a fuck.
I love that. I accept that. Go. I love that.
I view it like. Go ahead.
You didn't answer. No, I love that you're an opportunist, but you didn't answer the why. What is your problem with THOT? That he shared a naked picture of her, which he admitted was wrong, or the fact that Nick would rather spend money on frivolous legal shit to distract from the fact he thinks the more stuff he wins.
Nick's the one doing frivolous legal shit. Nick's doing frivolous legal shit. I mean, how deep can you have your head buried in the sand? Nick would rather spend money on frivolous legal shit. You think Nick and I want to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a lawyer to handle frivolous legal shit? You think I won't? I will. I'll go to the ATM and get some more out right now. But in Gino's dumb mind, he's like, why is Nick doing so much frivolous legal shit? Also, again, these people don't understand this has nothing to do with Nick. The Kayla revenge porn picture that Aaron sent has nothing to do with Nick. You can speculate Nick's behind the scenes egging it all on. It might also be that Kayla doesn't want to deal with a lot and Nick handles a lot because it's traumatic for her. They still don't recognize that Kayla Ricada is the victim of this crime, not Nick. Nick's not filing a lawsuit against Aaron for this. This is the state. This is criminal. Aaron's fighting the court, the state, not Nick, not Kayla. Nick can't take this up a notch if he wants to. He's not involved. What's Nick doing that's frivolous? This guy's retarded.
The less people will notice he's a terrible dad with a drug addiction who ruined 5 children's lives.
Gino, let me ask you a question. Is it not frivolous what Aaron's doing with all these HROs? I would consider that frivolous waste of the law system, the court system.
You ready for this? I agree with that, but that was...
Whoa! Gino agrees that what Aaron's doing is frivolous.
Aaron, I don't think it's frivolous when Aaron's like, fuck it. If you guys are going to keep doing... Like, all Nick had to do was let it go. As I love to say, Nick, just take the L. But when he fucking said, well, what was the point of that picture? Let me add, like, the second he fucking, pursued revenge porn charges, what was he trying to...
Do you understand how thick these idiots are? Aaron showed a picture of Kayla Ricada, and then Nick pursued revenge porn charges. They don't understand. They don't think of Kayla as a person, as a woman with autonomy. Nick can't file charges for revenge porn on his wife. Kayla had to do that. Kayla was the victim. They still don't get it. They're just thick. They're just retarded. Gino calls it a lawsuit again. Yeah, again, these people are dumb. They're just dumb. It's not a lawsuit. It's a criminal matter. A law was broken.
What was he trying to win back? His wife's respect? She's a slob, a whore, and a piece of shit. No court in the land give her back her dignity and self-respect. You do understand that.
Again, this is the guy whose wife you can go watch masturbate right now. Google it. Keanu C. Thompson nudes. But Kayla's lost her dignity and respect. Also, this is Aaron's friend admitting that Kayla has lost dignity and respect. So I hope this doesn't get played in court. Well, I wonder why she's lost respect. I wonder why she's lost dignity. Oh, because Aaron told us everything about this polycule. This all stems from Aaron. All of it.
Talking about Kayla Ricada, the slob whore.
Oh, I know. You talked about her on your set too.
But I mean, yeah, because I can say whatever I want on my set, and you people keep thinking that's anything's gonna.
Well,
come
wait,
back.
Gino, hold on. Can I ask you something? Was Aaron in the room during your set?
It's almost like Gino's like, I can say anything I want, and you people think something's going to come of that. The only reason something could become of it is if you ran your mouth and said, I was never told not to talk about her. If you tried to talk about her and then said, oh, I'll wait till I get home to my house to do it in front of Aaron, which you did, all of this can be construed as you being paid to be a mouthpiece for Aaron to taunt Kayla. He brought you out. One could argue there's no demand for you. You sold no tickets and you're not a real professional comedian. He brought you out, overpaid you, did not tell you not to talk about Kayla, allowed it to go on for 5 to 10 minutes, made a reference to you sharing the photo in your house on your set, told everybody that you didn't tell him not to talk about it, and now you're going on and on about it that you're home. The totality of circumstances could be construed by a judge as you being paid to say things for Aaron. Judges are freaky, man. You can't ever tell what judges are going to say. You can't ever tell what judges are going to do. I don't know what a judge is going to do next week for my hearing. There's always a possibility that the judge looks at me and just goes, "You're a creep. Restraining order granted." Like, that could happen. Judges are judges. They can do anything they want. They have almost full autonomy. So the fact that you just keep running your mouth, like, I dare him to do something. It's like, okay.
No,
I don't believe you.
I don't care. And that's fine. What do you think of Nick and Kayla and April as people? Because I know you don't like Toe, and that's fine.
I'm friends with them. I'm friendly with them. I have a good opinion of them.
Let's say
So
they
you're
had.
friends with the guy. You're friends with the guy that fucking had guns,
and
drugs, lying in a room full of children. You need to make better choices. You need to hang out
Aaron
with me.
was there. Aaron was there at Gino.
That's true.
Aaron was
That is
there
true.
at a house with drugs, guns, and
This
kids.
show would be all right without Quadfather.
What are
True.
you
What's that?
talking about? Aaron was at a house with drugs, guns, and kids constantly.
Yes.
Until he got
Yes,
the
and
fucking
then he
boot.
left. He left before they all
He
got
got
busted. But
booted.
I'm not saying
He got
I never said
booted.
Aaron was in the right. I never said Aaron was in the right.
out on
I
the
said
polycule.
Aaron owned up to what he did. Aaron went through all that stuff. That's all
Well,
I said.
Nick is now too, so they're equal, right?
No,
He's
because what
owning up
they're
to what he
doing is
did.
the frivolous lawsuits, and I would argue, getting back to what my boy Shawnee said, it's like that's why he did the HROs. Like, all right, you guys just won't let it go. You guys won't let it go.
he's
Like,
willing-
I don't have to let it go. Aaron's a public figure, and we have the freedom of speech in this country. That's why, again, Gino running his mouth. Gino just said the reason Aaron took out those frivolous HROs is because they wouldn't let it go. Oops. Oops. So not because he's afraid? Not because his life's in danger? Not because I'm a stalker? No, because we wouldn't let it go. Oops.
they
to do
started it when they
welfare.
ended
Well-
Kayla. gave
Well,
a
but
fuck about
Gino,
that thing.
Gino, taking out the HROs makes this 10 times worse. Like, he keeps stepping on rakes that he sets for himself, Aaron does. It makes it so much worse to take out the HROs.
Why?
Because
I'm not
now
saying it isn't. I'm saying, like,
Of more
I don't pay
law.
attention to it. Why?
Because it gives a personal vendetta to Melton, number one, when maybe he didn't have a super bad one before, because now you're fucking with the law. Like, you just can't do that, man. It's bad. And also it gives me no, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Like everyone said, stop. You can't keep going. If watch this, I'm stupid. Ask anyone in the chat. What does that mean? You can't do that to Melton.
Well, hold on. Let me finish. I'll get there. Also, I hate Gino, hold on. It's relevant though. It's relevant to that. It pisses me off really, really bad when people like Aaron or Vito or Eric July try and involve the police in things that the police do not need to be involved in, because our court system's fucked, the police are fucked, and it really fucks up people's lives. I don't care who they are. So it gives me a reason to fuck with Aaron just because I hate that type of shit. Not because I don't even care about Melton as a guy.
I'm on your side because you think they're not doing the same thing with the Kayla picture.
What do you mean? That was illegal, dude.
That's what?
It's a crime. It's a crime.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not involved in that case. Nick isn't involved in that case. And this is going to blow your mind. Kayla's not even involved in it. It isn't Kayla Ricada versus Aaron Emhole. This is what Gino cannot fucking understand. He's like, well, Aaron can file frivolous HROs because Melton and Nick are fucking with him with the legal system. What did I do? What? How broken is this dude's brain?
No, but see, this is what I'm saying, and no one said it wasn't, but it's the same thing. She sent that picture out.
It's not the same, because the state's going after him because he committed a crime. Aaron is going out of his way to take HROs out on these motherfuckers.
Do you understand? Either way.
Well, the reason Aaron is taking the HROs out is because people are.
I'm gonna say one thing. Look, I'm here as a guest. You guys need to realize I'm the draw, and I don't mean like I'm a big star. They want to hear this. That I'm not. But do you understand?
No, I was just trying to make one point.
They're not taking.
Gino thinks he's a draw. It's like, how much evidence does there have to be that you're not a draw? Last time we checked in on your show, 6 people were watching. That's half the numbers of your stupid butthole wife. Gino. Honey. I mean, like, it's too sad to even go on about. It's pathetic. You're not a real comedian. You don't have any fans. You don't have any clout. You don't have any heat. You're not funny because you can't complete a thought. Even that hacky joke you tried to tell a minute ago was like, what? Get to this. Okay.
Taking responsibility for their actions. They're not.
Who cares?
And if
Who cares?
Caleb
Who gives a
really
fuck?
was
Who
really
gives a
upset
fuck?
about that
Who gives a
picture,
fuck? Who gives a
then you're
fuck?
lying to yourself.
Who gives a
You're lying.
fuck? I don't care. I don't care, and I don't give a fuck.
I don't care that you care. I'm just trying to make a parallel between you saying it's the HRO's frivolous and the revenge porn. They're both frivolous, but they both.
But one is a crime. One is a crime.
They're both a legal fucking thing.
One is.
Yeah, you can't, like, he cannot get it. He literally just does not have an idea what Schizo Sean's talking about. He's like, they're the same. He cannot wrap his brain around it. He cannot receive the information.
Is a crime that the state has to prosecute. The other is like a legal proceeding you enact against someone who's like stalking you. It's meant for women who are getting stalked by their ex-husbands, which is not shocking because Aaron's a gay man.
I was stalked by an ex-coworker, and I didn't go to court because the guy had no fucking
you're
money.
a man.
And I couldn't be bothered.
Oh, it was a guy. Oh, sorry.
Okay, and I couldn't be bothered, and I knew he would get what he wanted, and he fucking didn't take responsibility for his actions either, which is why he wound up in Tennessee fucking a boy.
But that's
now,
different. That's different than a guy who's making fun of you on his podcast. It's so different. It's so much different. Okay.
Yes or no? Do you think Kayla was real? Do you think Kayla was so upset about this picture that she wanted those charges filed? Or do you think she would rather that picture and everything went away rather than put her kids through the torture of all that's being dragged through the legal system? Which
I don't want to speak out of school. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say. Kayla wants it. Kayla wants Aaron
one?
I think you're begging the question. I think it's a disingenuous, poorly framed question, which is clear. I mean, obviously,
What do you
but
think? I'm giving you two choices. A, do you think she's like, I really want this guy
Gino,
to charge revenge for
wait,
it? Or
Gino.
B, I really
Okay.
don't want to look at that picture ever again.
I have a question for you. If your penis was
If I answer yours, will you answer mine? You won't, because you know I'm right.
Yes,
Go on.
yes. So if your penis was in your mom and the only way to get it out was to back your butt up into your dad's cock, would you do that? Would you?
Yes, I do that. Because
Okay.
I have to choose between one or the other, and my dad would fucking, I wasn't close enough with my dad. I think that would have been a bonding experience. But now I'm going to give you something that actually happened, okay?
Right.
Do you think that she really was upset about that picture, or do you think her husband said we're dragging him through this to get him back? Get back at him for what he did to us.
I don't know. I don't know what's in her head.
Okay.
See, again, they don't think about Kayla as a person. She can't want it. Nick has to want it. He talked her into it, just like Stoney.
Okay, let the record show he knows. But this is the problem with guys like you. When you're faced with reality, you're like, no, I just want to play in the Dabbleverse. Play away, buddy. But you're furthering the problem.
Yeah, Gino lives in reality. Me and my wife tour the country.
Problem. But that's the other thing about me and Keanu. No one saw her butthole picture. She took one. She told you once, and you guys turned it into these lies. And this is how you live. And that's
Keanu C. Thompson nudes. Google it. No one's ever seen those pictures. No one's ever seen a video of her masturbating. No one's ever seen videos of her stripping. No one's ever seen nude videos of her all over the goddamn internet. You guys just make shit up.
That's fine. We don't mind. But you do get that. Like,
you consider.
I know that you monetize this shit, but when you're posed with a guy that,
why can't you monetize it? Why can't you ever figure it out? You fucking loser. You were on Compound Media. You fucking idiot.
And like me that comes on like, let's talk, and you're like, well, if your dad was your mom's ass, stop it, Sean. You're better than that. We hung out drinking.
Gino,
rather than admit the simple fact that we all know that Kayla is a fucking drug addict.
Yeah.
Right. Stop waving your fucking hands. I let you talk. This is what you do when I'm confronting you with facts.
I'm letting you talk. Anyway,
the title of this video is Geno Biscote crashes out on BYB.
Gino, I'm a schizoid, dude. This, like, you're a better person. That one doesn't work on me. I got a fucked up amygdala. That won't work on me, Gino. You can't emotionally manipulate me, buddy.
I'm not emotionally manipulating.
You're trying. You're trying. You're not. It's not working. It's not working, but you're trying.
What do you mean working?
Well, you're trying to like cleave me. You're trying to cleave me off and like see the error of my ways, dude. Fuck Aaron.
No,
he's a fucking asshole.
I'm trying to get you to answer a yes or no question. Excuse me. I'm trying to get you to choose between A and B. And you think you play all these fucking games. That's fine, but I'll do it again. A.
Okay.
Do you think Kayla's so upset that she wanted revenge porn charges filed? Or B, do you think she's such a sad, kept woman that loves Nick's money? She puts up with this abuse, and rather than fucking just say, I want it all to go away, I want to forget that chapter of my life, she's like, all right, let's drag this picture and our kids through all this shit in the court. A or B? A or B?
C, all of the above, I guess. Do you think your set's going to land Aaron in prison? Yes or no? Do you think?
Hold on.
Do you
let
think?
The record show
Do you
he
think your
hasn't answered my question yet? Now I'll answer his stupid gay question. What?
Do you think your set's going to land Aaron in prison?
No.
Jail.
Okay, cool. I'm just glad we got it on the record.
I don't either, by the way. I don't either. Only because nothing ever happens. But it's not good. Aaron wishes hard that that hadn't happened. That's for goddamn sure. And he really wishes that it didn't come out.
Record. Cool.
Yeah, I don't. You asked me, see how easy it is to answer questions honestly? I'm going to ask you again. A, do you think Kayla's a stupid cunt? Or B, do you think she was really hurt by the revenge porn? I'll dumb it down.
I do this. Here's my answer. She's a mom that's married that probably wants to take care of her kids, be around that. So she's fine with whatever has gone on in the past. And she'll be there for her kids. You guys don't let the guest ask you questions. Do you think you take care of your kids better by?
He's the talent. He's the talent. Don't let the talent leave.
I wanted to say.
Now I got to ask. Do you think you take care of your kids better by saying, "All right, mommy fucked up. There was a picture. Forget it." Or B, "Oh, we've got to."
Mommy fucked up. Mommy fucked up. There was a picture. Move on. Aaron didn't do anything. Mommy fucked up.
Remember the guy I was fucking on your dad's behalf so he could fuck her wife? Well,
How come when I linked to Keanu's nudes, she went and had my Twitter account banned? Why didn't she just say, I fucked up? I took a lot of nudes. I played with myself on camera. I danced and pranced nude. I thought I could make money. I couldn't do it. Mommy fucked up. Mommy fucked up. Aaron didn't do anything. Mommy fucked up. It's mommy's fault. A nude photo of her got sent without her consent. And even more to the point, you know, what Nick Rekieta says, which goes against what Aaron and Gino say, but Nick Rekieta says that picture was non-consensual. We haven't seen the picture, so we don't know. Kayla, Nick, they both say that this picture was taken without permission. They didn't even know it was taken. So there's another layer to this.
I posted a naked picture and then he put it out, which was illegal. And now I'm going to just drag it through the courts to try and make him guilty, which doesn't. And so people will maybe not realize what bad parents we were and continue to be. Your thoughts on that?
You're right.
Quad?
You're right. They both snitched on each other. Aaron got kicked out of the polycule and snitched on them and got them arrested. And then they did the same in return. So fair's fair and love and hate.
You didn't answer my question about Kayla, though.
Because you're not giving the proper options. You're not giving enough options. You give these.
There's two options. Do you think you're a better mother if you pursue revenge porn charges or don't? Do you think it's better for your kids to pursue? That's a perfect. Do you think it's better for your? I don't think the kids will
know about either one.
You don't think the kids are hearing about this?
No.
I do.
I think they know.
It's probably a good lesson for the children to learn that you respect women and don't do stuff like this to them, and that their mom stood up and prosecuted someone who did this to her. That'd be the less, you know, I don't even know what children Nick had. I don't know what boys, girls, 5 kids, I assume.
Gotta figure how to make money with this. I really want to.
I don't have a clue if Nick's children are boys or girls. He has 5 kids. I assume he has both. But this would be a great lesson for your young boys to tell them that this is not something you do to women. It's not acceptable, and there are consequences for that. It's also a great lesson for the girls to say, like, look, you know, like, this is a bad situation that you should be careful about because men are scum.
Their parents just got arrested, and that's bad enough.
Yeah.
That's bad enough. They know that their parents.
Why are you sending it to them? Are you trying like how you were going to jerk off to one of the kids' OnlyFans when they're old enough? Are you sending it to them?
When they're old enough, that's completely legal. No.
It's legal, but it's weird.
Well, can you come back on my show and crash out some other time? I like the crash outs. They're the best.
They are.
Like out of everything that happened at the Steel Toe anniversary show, by far what you did was 100% the most entertaining thing that happened the entire time. So, but it's not even fucking close. So you did rule the weekend. You get number 1, first place.
My sets are online. You can see my sets. It's like they're like you can say what you want about that, but trust me, no one. When I got back to New York or when we were in LA, no one said, "Excuse me," or Vegas. They weren't like, we saw what those 8 people were tweeting about your set. No, like it's not real what these guys all think. Like,
you know,
8 people tweeting is more than watch your show. This isn't an exaggeration, Gino. You had 3 people on your show and 6 people were watching it. 8 people does move the needle in your world. You know, again, you know, we have 950 people watching right now. 8 people is a small part of that. To you, it's more than your audience. Hello? Keep coping, baby.
Much on, I've enjoyed our discourse. But it's like no one is listening in real life to you guys except you guys, which is great.
Gino, the video I posted of Aaron dancing is at like 25,000 views, bro. It's just not true.
Yes, 25,000 views of who? No, like no one,
Nobodies, losers.
On Twitter.
no one in the world of comedy, no one in the world of my friends
Us,
and
the
family know what it
Dabbleverse.
is.
The Dabbleverse
Yeah,
cares.
These
And
arguments he makes, like, dude, no one in comedy is paying attention to you. Gino, hello, holy shit.
And by the way, God bless you in the Dabbleverse. God bless you guys. But
That's
no
all that
one-
matters.
No one who matters. No one who matters watches these things.
This is insane.
Why do you hate the fans?
Jimmy-
No one in New York,
Gino,
no one in
why do
LA,
you
no
hate
one in
the
Chicago,
fans?
no one in the comedy world knows who you guys are.
That's not true.
No,
I know
the
that's not
fans.
true.
Why do you hate the fans, Gino?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm talking to two of them right now, and I'm
It's just like somebody said it earlier in the chat, and it's 100% correct. Gino's the guy who thinks people are laughing with him. Everyone's laughing at everyone on the screen, even this guy down. I don't even know that's a real guy or just a loop in the bottom. Everyone's just laughing at you. You and your dumb wife. Like, it's insane. You think you're real people. It's not.
loving
No,
it.
you said he just said he put out a video that was funny that got 25,000 views, and then you're like, "Oh, those people are fucking losers." And
Yeah.
like, what?
No, I
Wait a
said they're
minute.
nobodies. I didn't say losers.
Oh.
I said they're
Oh.
They're
nobodies.
viewers. They're viewers. Of course,
Your
they're
viewers.
nobodies.
They're your viewers, and that's great. But
Yes.
that doesn't affect people in entertainment, in comedy, in
You know
TV.
who really doesn't? Steel toe. Aaron Imholt's a fucking nobody, Gino. And that's who you're shacked up with. You want to talk about nobodies?
I
Let's
didn't-
talk about Aaron motherfucking Imholt.
I didn't say me or Aaron were anybody's either.
Well, you guys are less than us, though. You guys are less relevant than us.
Yes. Yes. That's what he doesn't even get. This schizo Sean guy came out of nowhere and has trounced you in every aspect of entertainment. Like, how do you not, like, he's lost.